Yeah, this is second time in a row now I've had a trash bowl to enjoy live on stream, so there's that, I guess. Well, hey, mock drafts though. We have plenty of mock drafts to do going forward. That makes me hyped as ever. And yeah, what a brutal game for gambling. Oh my goodness. My buddy Nick, he sent me his bet slip, and I feel like the cash out might be at 1 cent now. At most, maybe 2 cents at most, maybe. That was, oh, geez, I won't even get into it. I hate to do that to you. So, yeah, we'll just leave it at it's not hitting. And, and agree with you right there. What a brutal game for gambling. I just did 2 things. Tails, which failed. But tails never fails, I thought. I was wrong. And then Drake May rushing touchdown. What a fool I am for thinking that anything was going to happen as we've officially entered the 4th quarter. The first snap of the game is going to be a Kenneth Walker run. It was up the middle for just about 2 yards. No, 1 yard. Sorry. My estimation skills are brutal, apparently. And second Super Bowl with 0 touchdowns in first 3 quarters. Last one was the Patriots versus Rams, the Super Bowl LIII, which, if I'm not mistaken, 2017? 2019? One of those 2 years. It was the 10-3 Patriots win over the Rams in the Super Bowl, which was another very boring game. As going for Cooper Kupp on 2nd and 9, that's an incompletion. Really good defense there yet again by the defensive backs of the Patriots. This has been a consistent theme all night as the pass defense has just been strap, seatbelt. It's just been lights out as Cooper Kupp had a step. The throw just came a little bit too late. Woodson got there, good body positioning. To me, that's not OPI or DPI, that's it. As 3rd and 9, Darnold drops back, throwing the ball, going to Cooper Kupp, and they will pick up the first down. It is called on the out route, minute into our 4th quarter, and we see some action. We see the Seahawks in the red zone officially. I couldn't tell you if this is the first time this game, but it certainly feels like it. I can tell you that much. As great work there by Cooper Kupp, exploiting the zone there that the Patriots found themselves in. Gonzalez just found himself a step or 2 behind, and now we see the 11-yard line the Seahawks find themselves on. Darno under center. It's not Kenneth Walker out there as they do a play action. Throwing open touchdown A.J. Barner as the Super Bowl has a 6-pointer. Took him long enough. My goodness. 18-0. Shout out AJ Barner. He actually did the game. He did the thing that we're all here to watch. Oh, we have life in this game. AJ Barner motioning on the line, and of course, the zone, it looks like 2 deep safeties. I'm not sure if it's a zone or man coverage. I'm not that smart. But 2 deep safeties didn't shift over as he ran an excellent bench / corner out. Excellent work there. AJ Barner, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that? And who also would have guessed first touchdown score being at 13:24 left in the game? That is, this has been quite the Super Bowl as texts are coming through now. I'm so glad I'm glad I got to be live for that at least. Get off the screen. Get off. Get out of here. What is happening? All right, we're back. Why is this coming on? I don't want to visit the Disney Plus. Okay, we're back. Maybe I just got to leave it. Don't throw it in the chat. My dynasty quarterback to my dynasty tight end forgot that you did pick up AJ Barner. This is the This is the Woodstock Beavers Bowl, basically. It would have been if you hadn't have traded Drake May, and yeah, that is you got a lot of guys in this game. I guess most of the Seahawks players at this point, though. Well, I'm not going to fall asleep yet, I guess. This game has given a little bit of life, has given a little bit of excitement. The win probability, which I don't have. There you go. 89 to 1 point. No, 89. 98.9 to 1.1 is outrageous. It's the Patriots. You can't count them out, if we're being fair. And then we're seeing Nolan still raving about AJ Barner being a high-key, excellent tight end too. And yeah, I mean, for a team that has a lot of depth positions as everything else, yeah, no surprises there. Shout out to Gritty and what looks to be Bodie. You'll have to tell me if I'm saying that wrong. Steelers fan. I'm a Panthers fan, so we both don't got any dog in this fight. We don't got any horse in this race. But we're here for a good time, whether or not this game is going to be good to us. So shout out to you. Thanks for joining in the chat for our Super Bowl watch along. I would love to show the game, but that's very against the law. So we're just going to have our ESPN Gamecast. I'm going to be watching the game on my TV. And then we're going to... we're going to try to enjoy it. How is my day? My day has been excellent. Got great news in the morning and then had a terrific nap. Doesn't get much better than that. I am a old man at heart, so it's a good Super Bowl Sunday. Always good Super Bowl Sunday. We see Nolan Thode in the chat clarifying Dynasty for AJ Barner being an excellent tight end too, as he's very clearly the tight end one over in Seattle. I mean, the only touchdown scorer, so he's got that to his name. So hopefully all is well with you, Gritty and Bodie. Shout out to you as the kickoff in the end zone. The Patriots are going to get some good yardage here, but are they going to do anything with it? 8 for 18, Drake May. Probably not, as 1RT185 says, when does the game start? Yeah, I feel you there, honestly. I feel you there, Mr. 1RT. That is, yeah, I'm waiting for the action, too. At least the Seahawks have given us a little bit of something. Nolan Thode cheering for a donut, and honestly, I am, too. I'm really just cheering for the Seahawks defense at this point. And then Gritty saying he was a Seahawks fan last year. Hopefully, you still like them a little bit, as this game's been great for you. Drake May scrambling out of the pocket, going to the right side. He is going to run and pick up just about 7 yards. 3 Seahawks on him. His O-line has not been blocking for him one bit. He'll pick up what looks to be 2nd and 4. What a scramble. And that's about all he's been able to do just about this whole game. I mean, you see the rushing yards leader, 23 for Ramondre Stevenson, is leading the way, which not a good number in the slightest. Drake May needs a lot more. RT saying, you're funny. Nothing to do. Hey, shout out to you. I'm glad that you decided to tune in, as I'm trying to do anything to enjoy this Super Bowl. As I mean, I personally enjoyed the halftime show at the bare minimum. As Gritty and Bodie, yes, good. Shout out to you for still liking them. I would have been heartbroken for you if you said you didn't. So thank goodness you're still on the bandwagon. As referees getting together. It looks like even the crew chief was coming off way off the play. Stephon Diggs got 2 hands to the middle of his chest, and we got a fight in the middle of the Super Bowl here. Couldn't see who the player on the Seahawks was, but Diggs absolutely getting into it as, the game started back at 6:30 Eastern time, 1RT, and there's been nothing. So I don't blame you for not knowing when it started. Don't blame you at all, because there's probably been no notifications about it because there's been nothing interesting. Even the halftime show, it was good, it just wasn't very interesting. Nolan Thode in the chat, my Super Bowl MVP pick. If I have to pick an offensive player, then far and away it's Kenneth Walker, 105 yards on the ground rushing, And then looking over at his receiving yards, I didn't want I didn't want that. All right. Well, it has to be Kenneth Walker. Same here with Dave Collings in the chat saying Walker. Gritty and Bodie saying JSN. And unfortunately for JSN, he did have to leave the game with an injury, and that definitely hurt the numbers that he was able to put up in this one. As here's the full box score if anyone was curious to look into it. As 105 yards on 20 carries is just unreal. Same with 26 yards here. If he puts a touchdown on that resume, on that portfolio, he's got MVP locked up. The defenses for both teams have just been, now that's the story of the game. As we'll get back into the game cast as our game is back underway. Drake May dropping back for the pass. He's going to go deep here, as that is a beautiful completion over the middle. At bare minimum 30 yards picked up here, as that's Mac Hollins getting up, showing off the emotion. What a play. The Patriots have some life here, folks, as that is over the middle. 4 Seahawks in the area, and Drake May still dots him up. As now we are in rapid motion. Drake May, another deep pass. Yet again looking for Mac Hollins. As there's a touchdown. 2 touchdowns. That is unreal. What a drive for the Patriots. 70 yards in practically 2 plays. 3 plays, 65 yards. There's the official number for you. Time of possession was a minute. And the Patriots are back. There goes the donut that Nolan was cheering for. And that I should have given a trigger warning before showing those stats. But the Patriots are officially back. What a touchdown. Mac Hollins. And he was the guy who got both catches on that drive. Very quickly here, you see him on the receiving yards. And that's all in the one drive. Alive. This game is finally alive. We finally have something going on, folks, here. I am hyped. Finally, we have something to cheer for. Oh, and they waited until the 4th quarter to do it. Oh, but here we are. Game's alive. This is, this was what we were waiting for. Something like this. As 19-7. Still a 2-possession game, but with 12 minutes, 27 seconds left, anything is possible. Very seriously, anything is possible. You never know. You never know what's going to come up now. As hey, appreciate it there. I always, always appreciate a compliment. As, of course, commercial break. You see that. That's why it's popping up on the Gamecast. Just ignore it. I have no clue. What are we looking at, actually? Oh, and now it's gone. As we see, 1RT saying your description's excellent. We appreciate that here at the CollingsThodeNetwork. Of course, I'm here every single day, and then we got Nolan Thode in the chat. Of course, the other half of the CollingsThodeNetwork. You'll see him a lot in the summer, I am sure. But thank you so much. All compliments are, greatly appreciated. Won't let my head get too big here, as Matt Collins, Super Bowl MVP, Nolan Thode saying in the chat, and he might just be, if we're being real with each other, he might just be on one drive. Okay, hey, hypothetical, but could happen. Patriots come back, Matt Collins puts up maybe 30 more receiving yards for 97. Five receptions, 97 yards, touchdown, the 2 catches that got you back into the game. I think I could, I think I could make a case. I could probably bend a narrative just enough to, I maybe it's pushing it to go with the Mac Hollins MVP. I think, 10 for 20. It's hard to give it to Drake May in this situation. As there it goes. Nolan's now noticing the Mac Hollins receiving yards. Gritty and Bodie saying dub video, though. Thank you so much. We appreciate that here. Of course, if you do want to see this after it's posted, subscribe to the CollingsThodeNetwork, as this will be uploaded as a video all on its own, other than just the Super Bowl VOD, of course, the live stream that we have here, as that's what I do with all my live streams, of course. Summer's going to be a lot different. I'm going to be doing commentary for a baseball team, so most likely will not be doing as many live streams as I currently do, but I'll still be uploading YouTube Shorts. I'll still be, of course, with you guys along the way as we're getting back into our game here. Commercial break looks to be over. Ready for kickoff. That is why I was stalling so much. Sorry, pulling back the layers here. A little behind the scenes. I was just stalling. As Rashid. How do you? I want to get his first name right. I'm Rashid Shaheed. That's it. It is Rashid. So Rashid. I'm tongue twistering myself here. What is up, Skywalking? Welcome back to the chat here as Rashid Shaheed ready to receive the kick. He runs up to the 10-yard line, and now he looks to use his speed up the middle. The Seahawks will be starting on the 31-yard line. Nice little return there as welcome back to the chat, Skywalking. Of course, you were last with us for the NBA trade deadline video. Welcome to the Super Bowl watch party. I'm personally cheering for the Seahawks as... a little reveal for my, my childhood sports watching experience. I was a Tom Brady fan growing up. I liked the Patriots quite a bit. Boo. Yeah, I know. Boo me. Boo. I'll accept it. And then I grew up a little bit and I realized, ooh, that's bad. I shouldn't be a fan of the Patriots. They're the evil empire. It's like being a fan of the Yankees. And of course, living in Canada, I got a choice on who I get to cheer for. And so I switched up, fully now a Panthers fan, have been since 2021, and now in this game, cheering for the Seahawks. I want to see them get their get back for the 1-yard line mishap that happened, 11 years ago now? So let's go Seahawks. Sorry, long-winded answer. But yeah, boo me for being a Patriots fan growing up. I definitely deserve that. As we see also Gritty and Bodie in the chat, let's go Seahawks, all caps. That's what we like to see. And then we just also saw in the game there a beautiful first down by the Seahawks. Sam Darnold putting the ball in the air. Now starting under center. He gives the ball to Kenneth Walker right up the middle. That's going to be -1 yard. This has been a defensive game. Anyone who is just tuning in that hasn't been following along with the Super Bowl, this has been a super defensive game. Just getting offense in the last little bit. I thought we were going to get a record for most field goals in a Super Bowl as 1RT subscribed. Thank you so much there. We always appreciate seeing new people join along with the CollingsThodeNetwork. My goal was to get, I think, 170 subscribers before the Super Bowl, and we smashed that, and that's all due to you guys. So thank you so much. Hope you talk hockey as well as the Olympic break on right now. I will be covering a lot of stuff about, Team Canada and the rest. Shout out to oh goodness, someone's going to have to help me out in the chat here. Who was the woman that was goalie for the Team Canada game that we faced off against? Yes, sir, 1RT from Canada. Toronto region, so big Leaf fan. Again, boo me if you want, or cheer, hopefully cheer. But yeah, so whoever that goalie was against Canada who saved like 50 saves against the 60 shots that Canada had. Yeah, excellent work. So I want to give her recognition. I'll probably be making a short about that tomorrow as we get closer to the trade deadline. I'm going to be talking all about that as Sam Darnold launched the ball from the 41 to the 10. Rashid Shaheed laid out for it, could not get to it. That was, I mean, hey, I love them going for it. Up 2 possessions. Why not take chances? So, hey, why not? But Shaheed definitely didn't get to that one. That was launched. As we see Gritty and Bodie, let's go Penguins. Hey, I know tons of Penguins fans where I am from, so that's not a rare thing, especially with 2016, 2017. Also from Canada, let's go. Oh, Canada. We love that. We love the representation, especially with Olympic time. We're going to hope that we do good this year as the punt for the Seahawks. Look at that beauty. Look at that. On the 4, I think it might be even better than the 4. I don't know if ESPN has that completely correct. As that ball rolling, touched at the 4. Oh, that would have been perfect. But great play there by the downed by Jones. Great play by Jones. That ball was sailing into the end zone. So 4-yard line. 10 minutes, 40 seconds left. The Patriots need to score twice still to get back into this game. Ooh, that's going to be tough. As we see Vancouver and then the sad face. That's going to be tough. That's I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm sorry. It's been a tough year for both of us, though. So, hey, we're in this together. Canada's strong. As who do I think is going to be captain for Team Canada? Well, luckily for you, that has been announced. And, I mean, grass is green. The sky is blue. Water is wet. And Sidney Crosby is the captain of Team Canada. No surprises. I mean, we can't be surprised at all. As, there we go. Hey, misery shared. There, as one of Gritty and Bodie's friends is a Canucks fan too. The Patriots' first throw on their drive will be an incomplete pass. Their second goes to Ramondre Stevenson on the check down. He hurdles a man, hurdles him clean. As wow, that was one of the most exciting plays of this entire game. Shout out Ramondre Stevenson for that one. He takes the check down and he makes some work with it. And shout out Skywalker in the chat. Snow is cold. Sidney Crosby is captain. Yeah, all things that just objective truths. Pigs can't fly. Certainties in life. As Patriots continue to move with some pace. Deep throw for Mac Hollins. Incomplete. 3 Seahawks on defense. And none of them were able to get their hands on it. Yet again, going for Mac Hollins, that would have put him into 100+ yards if he caught that. Randomly a Hail Mary. As Mac Hollins actually ends up playing pass defense on this. As shout out Gritty and Bodie, the Penguins fan. I would have to hope Sidney Crosby is your favorite player. As we also see Nolan Thode in the chat. Thoughts on Matthews being Team USA's captain. Hey, Captain America. While it hasn't worked for the Leafs so far, playoff success-wise, we'll see if it works out for America this year at the Olympics. I am kind of surprised that, I guess I'm thinking about the rest of the American players on that roster. Trying to think about who else, would get that. I feel like a lot of the older American players, the USA players, let me say, I feel like they all retired. At least the older players that I'm used to seeing being not the MVP, jeepers, the captain. That's the word I'm looking for. How did I forget the word captain? That's bad. As funnily enough, the youngest player, Jackson Lacombe. I'm forgetting how to read now. This is bad. Jackson Lacombe, the youngest player, was born 2001. Looking over at the oldest player, it's Quinn Hughes, born 99. No one on this team is outside of that 2-year age gap. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Austin Matthews gets it. Oh no, he's 97. I can't read to save my life, y'all. This is bad. I to my defense, this website sorted it weirdly. That's excuses. The oldest player on the roster is Brock Nelson, excuse me, and the youngest player is Brock Faber. As there's the interception, it just felt like it was inevitable. It felt like it was so inevitable. Drake May just threw the game away. He didn't just end the Super Bowl, but he might as well have just ended the Super Bowl. As the Seahawks, huge interception. The entire defense might just deserve MVP. As wow, New England is cooked. Fully agree with you there, Dave Collings, in the chat. Back to Nolan's question, and then I'll read the rest of the chat. Sorry, everyone. Got very sidetracked trying to figure this out. I am kind of surprised they didn't go with a more veteran guy, a Dylan Larkin, a Jack Eichel, even like a Jacob Slavin on the point. But Austin Matthews, captain of the Leafs, if he could be the captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs, he could be the captain of basically any team and take the pressure that comes with it. Interception. Can't believe it. And then we see Gritty and Bodie saying in the chat that he got to meet McDavid and Mario Lemieux. Those are two GOATs right there. I'm jealous of you right there. Some of my best players I got to meet were like Darcy Tucker. So looking at the rest there, Skywalking saying that he likes Canada's core and asking if I do. I love it. This is one of the more exciting ones. A fantastic mixture of young and old players. Sam Bennett's injury, while Being a Florida Panther, I kind of revel in it. I do find it disappointing at an Olympic level. He would have provided a lot of depth goal scoring for this lineup, especially for that core. But the biggest question, as it was with the Four Nations face-off, goaltending. I mean, Binnington was good in the Four Nations, but you can't trust that long-term, especially against the best players literally in the world, as, of course, NHL players being in the Olympics. Yes, we've been waiting for this. As we're just seeing the Seahawks run out the game now. Kenneth Walker just picked up. Oh, did he just get it? Is the ref going to rule the first down here? As an inside run, he had just about 4 or 5 different Patriots on him, and they might just be ruling this a first down. Kenneth Walker is a man amongst boys out there. As Nolan Thode in the chat, Drake May playing like it's Madden once they go down 19-0. He is slanging that thing. I wish we could see just how far he's throwing it in general, not completions, because he's probably thrown the ball he's probably thrown the ball 400 yards so far this game. As Bennett replaced Point. Thank you, Nolan Thode in the chat there. Hey, we got people smarter than me, and that's the only reason the world goes round. If it was all a bunch of me's responsible for everything, then. So yeah, I could have swore I read that he was injured and getting replaced, but not injured apparently. As Skywalking in the chat says, Sidney Crosby and Connor McDavid. It's fire. It's the coolest thing in the world that we get my generation, for me growing up, my GOAT, Sidney Crosby, and Alex Ovechkin, of course, to mix it up with the future GOATs, the McDavids. And McKinnon's playing. I would have to assume McKinnon's playing. That we got McKinnon, Crosby, McDavid, hell, even throw Marchand in there just for fun. It's the old and the young generations. It's super cool. Kenneth Walker takes the handoff from the, looks to be the 13-yard line, dives forward for just about 1 yard, avoids a tackle for loss. Good for him there. As that's going to be 3rd down, 7 on New England's 11. We'll see. We might. I just thought about this. Oh my goodness. You could see my face light up in real time. As if the Patriots get one more stop here, we have the record for most field goals made, most likely. We have the record for most field goals made in a Super Bowl game with 5. I want to see this so bad. Let's go Patriots. Get the stop. 3rd and 7. I'll come back to answer all the questions after this play. As the ball is snapped, Darno looking left, throwing the ball. It is caught, but it is a tackle immediately. Jackson Smith and Jigba back in the game just to make it 4th down and 4. I have to assume that a field goal is coming up to make this a 3-possession game. I have to assume that. And that's going to be the best. I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. While we wait for the field goal unit to come out there, we'll look over at the chat. Grady and Bodie subscribing. Thank you so much. And thank you, Nolan, for calling out 180. I'm juiced. I can't believe it. That's awesome. At the start of 2026, this channel had about 108 subscribers. So you being 180, thank you so much. Big salute. That's the emote of the night for me, I guess. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for joining in for our Super Bowl watch along. What has been a relatively boring game, hopefully we've made exciting. As before we get back into our hockey talk, field goal lined up. It's spoiled on the game cast, but I'm going to call it like it's live. As the kick is up, the kick is in, and the kick is good. Wow, we just saw what I believe to be a Super Bowl record. All right, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I was trying to type. Most field goals in a Super Bowl is 4. We just watched the record together. Shout out to everyone here in the chat. Moment history. Yeah. NFL record. That's sick. I'll take it. Now 22-7. The game's super out of hand. The win percentage is 99.4 for Seattle. So I'll just hop over to the chat now. As genuine questions, will the Florida Panthers miss the playoffs? My heart wants to say they're going to miss the playoffs, but my brain knows better. Things I don't want to happen usually happen, except for this. Seahawks are en route to win. This is awesome. I can't believe this. But Florida, it just in my gut, in my brain, it's telling me that they're gonna sneak into the playoffs and just ruin all of our hopes and dreams again. But we all just as hockey fans gotta hope that they miss it. We gotta hope Buffalo makes it instead, because I again, not a Buffalo fan, but I would love nothing more than to see the Sabres in the playoffs instead of those rats down in Florida. Please. So, please. Oh, as we see the question there from Dave Collings, 797, saying Canada or US for gold, and easily, I'm going to say Canada. I got to be a bit of a homer here. I got to be patriotic. It's an important time of year to be patriotic. Canada is winning gold. No way we don't win gold with Crosby, McDavid, McKinnon, and the rest of the guys that are on that roster. It is such an impressive team. I'd be so sad if we lost. I genuinely, I got a little upset if we lose World Juniors. I'm going to be so upset if we lose this year. As seeing Skywalker in the chat say Crosby to McDavid for the winner. That would be sweet. That would be very reminiscent of Iginla to Crosby for the gold medal goal back in 2010. Of Iginla being the older star player, passing it to Crosby, who is the future of Canada hockey. Can we get that again? I'd like it. My fantasy booking, I would love to see that. As Nolan Thode saying, does Myers get MVP consideration now with the record? Seeing as the Seahawks could have won this game without the touchdown to A.J. Barner, you definitely got to consider it. But there's been one reason why Myers has been put in the position to get 5 field goals. And I really think that that's going to be because of Kenneth Walker. He's the reason why they're getting field positioning. He's the reason why they're getting down to field goal range. It's still Kenneth Walker in my mind, or it's got to be someone from the Seahawks defense. So hard to pick just one guy, but they all deserve it. As imagine the Florida Panthers don't do a three-peat with a playoffs loss. That might be better than if they miss it, but it takes away from a team we love being in the playoffs. So I would love to see a heartbreaking 3-1 collapse, 3-0 collapse from Florida. I really just want their fans and their team to be miserable because they've had it too good for too long now. I think we can all agree with this as fans of miserable franchises rounds here. Nolan Thode, the other half of the CollingsThodeNetwork, is a Oiler fan who's had to watch the Oilers lose to them. So he will join us in the hatred. I know that for sure. As speaking of which, Nolan Thode in the chat saying, what is that, Italy? If I'm not mistaken, that's Italy for gold. Testing my flag knowledge here live on stream. Yeah, that's Italy. I know my stuff. Yes. Sometimes this brain of mine works. Sometimes. Not all the time. Do not bank on that. As we also see Skywalker saying, and Hagel lays out Matthews. I mean, I would prefer him to not injure my captain of my Toronto Maple Leafs, but go Canada. We see Goody and Bodie saying good game at this point. They should just end it. And yeah, it's 22-7 with 5 minutes left. Let's just wrap this up. I mean, no, do we really need to play this out? I mean, we did. Hey, to be fair, I assume most of us watching this, in this watch party together, experienced 28-3. I watched that live. It was a very fun time. I know with the Patriots that anything is possible. So we'll see this game played out. 3rd and 8. Drake May drops back to pass on his own 39. They will get the completion. Hunter Henry gets the catch. That is his second catch of the game. 20 yards now for him. Tough. Ugh. That's it's just not a good throwing night for Drake May, as Skywalker in the chat, or a must-win game for the Florida Panthers. And I just need them to lose, as Drake May now dropping back. Pressure. He fumbles the ball. Picked up. They're running back with it. We might have a fumble 6. We have a strip sack 6, as the Seahawks have ended the game. They've ended it. It's over. It is over. That is going to be so it. And the Seattle defense is just the best. The best I have seen. That is it. That's it. Wrap it up. Wrap this game up. Oh my goodness. Just like Gritty and Bodie said, wrap this game up. This is over. There's no reason to play this out anymore. Let's just kneel it out. We're just risking injury at this point. We know the result. Oh my goodness. That it's just getting more and more embarrassing as this game keeps on going. My voice is starting to crack. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have stuff to cheer for. I should have been streaming this whole game. I think they were waiting for, me to go live for you guys to actually get some enjoyment out of this because, wow. And, of course, Myers makes the point after touchdown. Automatic. He has been this game, so no surprises. That was what looked to be a Nwosu and Witherspoon coming in on the right side of the line for the blitz. Witherspoon was the man that got to him, and then the ball never touched the ground. It says sacked and a fumble. I might call this a pick six. No, that ball, debatably, that ball went forward. And that could have been either way, it's a touchdown. I'm just semantics at this point. That might be a pick six. That's so funny. Either way, defensive touchdown. We see Austin Collings popping up in the chat. Shout out my brothers. And man, they should have waved the white flag when they had the chance. I mean, hey, Gritty and Bodie was saying this. Good game at this point. They should just end it. And he was right. As Witherspoon coming for that MVP. And you got a point. Going looking over at the box score. We'll check Seattle here as the defense. It's not, of course, Witherspoon's a coverage guy. He only has the, oh my goodness. Witherspoon as a coverage guy has 2 sacks. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Okay, maybe he has just earned it. As 2 sacks for him, 2 sacks for Brian Murphy, and 2 sacks for Derek Hall. What an incredible game. And then Riley Mills also getting in on the fun. What an incredible game for this defense. I want to say I'm in shock, but I watched this defense hold Bryce Young to 54 or 50 passing yards, so maybe I'm not that surprised. Nolan in the chat saying, did I lose money emotionally hedging by betting the Pats? Yes. Am I mad about it? Not one bit, and I don't blame you one bit either. A man that I know was a huge Seahawks fan growing up, at least was a huge Seahawks fan for the Super Bowl between these two teams way back. As we also see getting closer to that over, Austin, as of course Dave Collings in the chat decided to bet on the over hilariously, and hey, you're not wrong. We are getting closer to it. And then Skywalking, mind on the Olympics, and of course I don't blame you one bit. Can Hagel lay out Brady? Oh, that would be fun. We don't have Logan Stanley playing, unfortunately. I mean, he's not good, so of course he's not going to be playing for us, but he cheap shots Brady to Chuck, so part of me likes him just for that because it's Brady to Chuck. As Drake May throws the ball, they get a completion, getting some yards here. Rolling for the first down was Rasul Douglas, I'm pretty sure, wearing number 3 for the Patriots. Demario Douglas, sorry, Rasul is the cornerback. Got my players mixed up, as he has 3 receptions for 28 yards. As Drake May drops back another catch. Again, Douglas in open space down the middle. As we see Nolan Thode, going to get a celebratory McFlurry, risking the cold. That's brave of ya. As this game's still going on, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Drake May drops back for the throw. They're getting some completions off. Going to number 81, what looks to be Austin Hooper on the outside. First down has been picked up here. The Patriots trying their hardest. Good for them. Also, Skywalking in the chat, you saying Brady made me laugh. Fun fact, I learned the other day that Brady Tkachuk has finally learned all of the letters of the alphabet. He's officially done it. Now, he doesn't know what order they go in yet, but he knows what all the letters are. So I thought you would like to know that. Big news from the Tkachuk family. As Gritty and Boy saying, I'm so sad Rogers retired, and found out that I found out that Kelsey left. That's interesting. But also Rogers retired. I'm gonna have to read about that. I assume, being a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, that you have to be a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. unless unless I'm assuming, and that would make an ass out of me. Not surprising there, as this game's pretty much over. The Patriots still trying their absolute damnedest. It's 1st and 20. I really don't know what they're going to do. Up next, baseball season. Yes, sir. Tom Brady's disappointed. And Nolan saying that Brady to Chuck was struggling to learn XYZ for a couple of years. And, hey, been there, done that when I was about 5 years old, too. So, yeah, up next, baseball season, of course. We'll be talking about the Blue Jays a ton here. But the biggest thing that we might not have so many live streams, as basically on a daily occurrence, I'm going to be off on my day job doing baseball commentary here in Canada. So we'll see about that. But baseball season, I am extremely excited for it. Let's go Blue Jays. Let's get back at those Dodgers. Anyone here who is tuning into the channel more recently, shout out to you. Thank you so much. I've had some pretty good crash outs about baseball on this channel, whether it be about Jeff Hoffman, the closer for the Blue Jays, or whether it be about Kyle Tucker signing with the Dodgers. Baseball, I probably get a little too emotionally invested in for my own good. As 3rd and 2, Drake May throwing the ball up the middle. Great catch by Douglas. Patriots are staying in this, not the game, but, this drive at the bare minimum. It does look like they're en route to pick up a real easy touchdown. This is what we always see when a team goes down by so much. The Seahawks are very much so in prevent defense, so it's no surprises at all that the Patriots are getting all this, as the defense not in their substitutions yet for Seattle. That's going to be a timeout for Seattle. Nolan in the chat as well saying, also crazy circumstances with the Seahawks right now, about to be sold. Has the reigning champ ever been up for sale? I could say baseball, almost certainly. But in most sports, no way. I know in baseball, oh my goodness, the Athletics, back when they were in Philadelphia, fun fact, legendary owner Connie Mack had to sell the team. I think they were bad at the point when Connie Mack eventually had to sell the team to the ownership group that eventually moved them out of town. I think it was moved to Kansas City, if I'm not mistaken. That was the start of the Royals. But that I think is one of the other instances of it. But I could be wrong about how good the Athletics were before their time in Philadelphia. Connie Mack, if you didn't know, as an owner, went like 3,900 for like 3,900. He lost just about as many games as he won, and he was a manager/owner for about 8,000 games. Anyways, nerding out about baseball, not over yet, because next offseason will be a lockout, Skywalker says, and I fully have to agree. I fully agree. I would be genuinely shocked if we have a 2027 season. I think they're going to play this year. Drake May, a very creative touchdown. That just cost me about $19. Because Drake May could have ran that in for a touchdown and cashed in one of my bets, but does a sidearm throw to Ramondre Stevenson that looked like it brushed the ground. We'll see if they rule this a touchdown, as I'm getting a closer look at it. No, that's good. That didn't touch the ground. I don't think so. As Gritty and Bodie saying, 3 minutes until the Seahawks get revenge on the Patriots, and then said timeout, of course. We are so close here. The Patriots are going for 2 with 2:21 left. We'll see if they're able to get it here. They're trying their absolute hardest to get back into this game. I don't think this will really matter, but the 2-point attempt is on. Drake May, great protection in the pocket, laid out. Whoa, Hunter Henry is down. They're going to be calling for the medical staff after what was a huge hit, and a Seahawk also down on the ground. Both men in the collision were injured, as that was a car crash at a bare minimum of 60 kilometers an hour. That's Bryant and Hunter Henry that just absolutely collide. That was not pretty. Absolute suicide pass there from Drake, man. You do not like to see something like that. Patriots are pulling the Chris Paul hits a huge meme three. Oh my goodness, that is, yeah. Chris Paul hits a huge three to cut the lead to 42. And then Nolan's saying, imagine being Mac Hollins losing to the Super Bowl, and now you have no shoes to walk home in. And for anyone that doesn't get the lore there, Mac Hollins, a barefoot enthusiast, aficionado, some may say. He walks around everywhere barefoot. He's probably touched more grass outside of the stadium than he has on the turf, other than those 2 huge catches that we saw him. Gritty and Bodie saying, at this point, the Seahawks are just trying to get a lot of points. Oh, wait, touchdown, Patriots. Yeah, at this point, the Seahawks are just playing prevent defense, where they're just like, sure, take the yardage. We don't really care. We've won this game. As it looks like we're going to see an onside kick here from the Patriots. Austin saying, getting injured in the last 2 minutes of the Super Bowl is agony. And that's what I was thinking about earlier. I don't remember if I said it or not. Probably didn't say it. That it's like, why not just like sit out? Don't even risk getting injured. You've lost this game already. You're just killing yourself for nothing, basically. But we'll see. Maybe they can come back. Again, this is the Patriots. They got the devil magic. Gritty and Bodie saying, the most blowout game I have ever seen. You, sir, missed last year's Super Bowl, as that game was en route. If it followed the pace that it originally started at, last year's Super Bowl would have been the biggest blowout of all time. Of course, it finished 40 to about 22. I'm pretty sure. And then yeah, he's literally touching grass too. They did make it grass. He was not getting used earlier on. Yeah, I deserve to be called out. Bad joke. Didn't land. Most blowout game, yeah. Shout out to my dad, Kansas City Chiefs fan. Not happy about last year's Super Bowl. He was. I think he turned that game off by halftime. He was not happy. As yeah, this is looking tough. Mac Hollins. I had a buddy that had a bet on him to get some yardage, and he was not happy. He was not happy at all with his game earlier on, but of course he's recovered 67 yards as the onside kick recovered by the Seahawks. That's just about going to do it. They need to pick up 1 first down, and then that's game. They can kneel it out, so that's pretty good. Austin saying Gritty and Bodie hasn't seen the first Seahawks Super Bowl, and then Nolan correcting him saying the second Seahawks Super Bowl, because the second one was what? That was 43-8. I want to say 43-9 that game finished. I think 8 because of the safety. And then Gritty saying, I know, thanks for doing this video. Oh, thank you so much, Gritty and Bodie, for tuning in. We thank you so much, as we are nearing the ending of this game. Been a super fun time for however bad this Super Bowl has been. There's been worse. That's basically the silver lining. There has been way worse Super Bowls than this before. We also see Dave Collings said, we don't need to talk about last year's Super Bowl. And yeah, that's what I mean. There's been worse Super Bowls, as we lived through it. It was not a fun time for a certain person in this chat. At least you got to watch your team win a couple Super Bowls. As Gritty and Bodie say, my cat died January 20th, 2026. Rest in peace, your cat there. That is unfortunate. As cat dad myself, I feel your loss there. That's too bad, man. I had my cat appear in the stream earlier on, funnily enough. His name Meatloaf. It's too bad. I'm glad that I could give you a little bit of joy tonight after what is some unfortunate news. As Sam Darnold in the pocket, rolling out, he slides down, and some good sportsmanship here as Patriots player offering to help him up. Nolan Thode says yellow Gatorade for all the D-gens. I'm saying, I'm gonna say orange Gatorade. I'm gonna say orange Gatorade, just to be contrarian. Orange Gatorade on the, but maybe it's purple because it's gonna be Seattle winning it. Ooh, I think I'm changing it. We're saying official bet purple Gatorade, y'all. It's gonna be purple. I see Nolan in the chat saying yellow Gatorade. I want y'all to give me your guesses for what you think the Gatorade color is going to be. Put it in the chat. I'll read it out, and we'll see who's right. And then, videos of him, and my birthday is on February 11th. Also, happy birthday in 3 days. They show it on TV. It's yellow. That's too bad. I thought we were guessing. That's so unfortunate. As Kenneth Walker running this out. Yeah. You guys are smarter than me. I got excited. I thought we were gonna have a little guessing game here. Clearly not the case. What was that? Holding offense. This touchdown's gonna be called back. No surprises there. Boo! That's so disappointing. Why did they show it on TV? I wanted to guess till the last minute. Thanks everyone for calling that out. Again, small brain moment. I have those on occasion. At least I know it. I don't know. I don't think I have a. I don't have a fix. I'm sorry. As family's watching on TV, so of course. Hey, thank you so much. Shout outs for correcting me. That's something where, it's easy to get upset when corrected, but it's an opportunity to learn always. I think it's fun being wrong because people usually correct you, and hey, that's learning right there. So now if anyone were to ask me what color is the Gatorade, I will let them know, and I'll say someone smarter than me told me. We're about to see, I guess the yellow Gatorade on those dark blue jerseys. It's going to look cool. It's going to be a good visual. Shout out to Coach McDonald. What a performance. That's his name. I keep forgetting his name. It's Coach McDonald. I'm not losing my mind, y'all. It's Mike McDonald, the coach of the Seahawks. That's how it is. Yeah, it's Mike McDonald. Oh my goodness. Why did I have to Google that? I knew. Why did I have to Google that? And me, that whole Gatorade color thing is just messing with my brain. It's making me short circuit a little bit here. As also 4th and 22, we're seeing the Seahawks. I guess the holding penalty, so that's why they got called back, and then that was just a run with Kenneth Walker. This game's over, but yeah. Oh, the holding call killed the over. Womp womp. Oh, that's unfortunate. That would have been money in the pocket. Because he was gone. Now, there is a case to be made that the holding was the only reason he was gone. That's fair. But yeah. What a Super Bowl. Randomly became a good game later on. We see Pats will score in garbage time again. Dave from Nolan Thode in the chat there. Also, my cat died 12 years old. Too young. That's too young. I had one of my cats die when he was 8. It sucks. No fun. Up in heaven though, so shout out to him. Pats will score again in garbage time. I fully expect it. At this point, they're gonna get like 2 big throws to Mac Hollins. He's gonna randomly have a Super Bowl performance of like 100 yards, 110 yards on a couple catches. Very eerily similar, I think, to what an Xavier Worthy did last year, where he just piled on the yards in just garbage time minutes. I mean, we've seen, I think, what Davis has been doing that so far, looking at the box score for the New England Patriots here receiving. Douglas has 36 yards in 4 games. I'm going to look down my phone, but I'm going to keep talking, hopefully. I've been bad for that today. The phone's been a bad distraction. But Demario Douglas, at that, this might be his best game he's had all season. As just pulling up his game log here. No, Demario Douglas, week 9 against Atlanta, had 100 yards and a touchdown. 100 yards on the dot. That is, what a game. He also had a 71-yard performance week 6 against the New Orleans Saints, my brother's New Orleans Saints. Y'all let him have 71 yards and a touchdown on 3 catches. You guys are trash. My Carolina Panthers would have never, as we didn't allow a single catch against him in our absolute blowout that we allowed against the Patriots. But no, that's what a game for him. 36 yards. It's been a great playoffs. As Nolan Thode saying, just to make it a sweaty 8-point game. You know they will. And you know they're going to go for 2 again when they score another touchdown with the last 2 minutes here. Gritty Boy saying, thanks for doing this video. Now, thank you so much for tuning in. We here at the CTM, we appreciate everyone so much for the support. it's been incredible. It's something that, I never could have predicted, just talking about sports in my free time. So, now, thank you all so much for tuning into the stream here, trying to enjoy the Super Bowl, or as I've called it, the not-so Super Bowl. It's been enjoyable. I've been having a smile on my face, and you guys have made it a good time for me. Again, if I didn't have anyone here in the chat, this would have been miserable. So shout out to all you guys. You've made this a great time. We got to talk about a lot of stuff other than football, and honestly, that might have been the highlight of the stream, as who else but Demario Douglas gets the first catch for the Patriots. He's our guy. He's officially my guy. The random good performance for him here. Oh, that was Diggs. I can't read. I swear that was Douglas. As Drake May throwing on the outside. That's going to be Austin Hooper picking up the catch. The Patriots, 2 throws, 2 nice pickups. That's going to be a quick first down, starting on their own 7. Now find themselves on the 17. Just 1 minute, 15 seconds on the clock. They still have a lot of yards to go. Drake May in the pocket, throwing to the left. This will be a completion. Mac Hollins no longer at 67 yards, as the Patriots just trying anything. They're in no huddle. They're in a high-tempo offense. McDonald calling shots for his defense on the Seahawks side. As Drake May lining up, he's got 2 threats out to the right. The blitz coming in. Witherspoon gets stopped up. Drake May looking for the rush. He goes down as there is a flag on the field. The Patriots might just get bailed out by a flag here, but it won't help them no matter what happens, because this game's over. But we're having fun here. That's going to be offside against number 7, Nwosu, for the Seahawks. Hey, Patriots. Hey, something is happening. We have some exciting action to do some commentary for, as now we see 1st and 5 on the New England 33-yard line. Drake May lined up. He's got 2 wide receivers out to his right, 1 on the left as they go. He's got some options here, a couple curl routes as he runs out of the pocket to his right, throwing deep out of bounds. That's caught by a member of the Patriots staff as Drake May on the ground. A flag was already on the ground that looked to be a free play, but it might be offside. As the refs coming together, we will see what the call is. I can't read. I'm bad at reading lips. Illegal use of the hands, 27. Tariq Woolen. The Patriots get another flag going their way. As hey, Grady and Bodie just hit 100 subscribers. Shout out to the milestone. Keep on working. Keep on grinding every single day. And hey, you never know. Big things to come. So shout out to you. As back to the game here, 39 seconds. Drake May dropping back, ready with the throw, going for that short yardage down the middle. This is going to be all down here. Number 3. This time it is Douglas. Our guy Douglas. Yes! Woo! We love Demario Douglas. As he has 5 receptions, 45 yards on 7 targets, randomly becoming a big part of the Patriots offense here. Big throw, deep ball, right side, double coverage, and no one gets to it. No flag at all. That was exciting. that was exciting, but yeah, no play there. Shout out Gritty and Bodie. You're getting another subscriber. Make that 113 for you. Shout out to you. We love to see the community here coming together. Shout out Nolan. There's my boy Pop getting into this game. This is ridiculous. 12 seconds left in the Super Bowl. It's going to be a screen pass to the right side. Travion Henderson running up with it, staying in bounds. Says 3, 2, 1. The Super Bowl is over. And your Seattle Seahawks are the 2026 World Champions. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to this video, our Super Bowl watch along. This was a great time on the CollingsThodeNetwork. Like the video, like the stream, as yeah, this was a great time. This is going to be the end of the video as I post it to YouTube. We'll hang out a little bit afterwards, though, so if you do want to be part of these after the video hangouts, go to the stream, live every day, CollingsThodeNetwork. Until next time. And so that's for the video. I'll cut the video.